Hi, you could call me Enas. I like to make Dota 2 hero suggestions. Today I'm covering Heuggurt the homerun king. He is a melee carry nuclear pusher. This means that he scales all his items and deals high damage mid to late game. He can deal high damage in a single instance from his spells, and he can clear creep waves and take towers fairly effectively. His first spell, Professional Catcher, you target a location and a direction within 600 units cast range. You dash to that location facing the direction you chose, catching all projectiles that would come within 105 units of you for the next 1 second after cast. This is not after arrival at the destination, it is after cast. All projectiles you catch this way are prevented from hitting you and your team and thrown back at the attacker via a homing projectile. The mana cost of the spell is 80, and the cooldown is 15, 12, 9, or 6 seconds. Your second spell, Instant Thwomp, you target a direction and instantly swing your Great Club in that direction, hitting enemies for more damage the further away they are within its reach. If they're between 0 and 200 units of you, they'll take 55% of your auto attack damage. If they're between 200 units of you and 400 units of you, they'll take 110% of your auto attack damage. If they're between 400 units and 600 units of you, they'll take 220% of your auto attack damage. And if they're between 600 and 650 units of you, they'll take 330% of your auto attack damage. This counts as a critical hit and does full damage to structures. This means you cannot crit higher on this attack. But it will count as an auto attack, so you can have modifiers on it. The mana cost of the spell is 120, and the cooldown is 24, 18, 12, or 6 seconds, respective to its level. As you can see, the first two levels, or first two spells, scale only in cooldown upon higher levels, so they're just as effective at level 1 as they're at level 4. Or you're level 7. Alright, third spell, Delayed Thwomp. You target a direction and start channeling a swing of your Great Club up to 4 seconds long. After which, all enemy units within 600 units in front of you are hit. The amount of damage they take is 80, 95, 115, or 130% your auto attack damage per second channeled. This means that if you channel for all 4 seconds at level 1 of this spell, you will deal 320% your auto attack damage. This spell will stun enemies hit based on the exact amount of time that you have channeled this spell for. So if you channel the spell for 3 seconds, you stun all enemies hit by 3 seconds. All enemies hit by this spell are pushed to the edge of its reach. This means that they are pushed to the 600 unit radius that is the perfect zone for your Instant Thwomp as a follow-up. This can deal 60% damage to structures, which means it's 40% reduced on them. It has a 100 mana cost and has a cooldown of 15 seconds. Your item shard upgrade grants you a new spell called Stealing a Base. When you cast it, you and all allied creeps within 1,000 units of you are sent to the next enemy tower in your current lane. This allows you to skip creep waves or start attacking a tower your enemy wasn't prepared to defend yet. The mana cost of the spell is 160 and the cooldown is 60 seconds, so you can only use this once per minute. Every other creep wave, essentially. Your Artem Scepter upgrade grants you a new spell as well, called Teeing Up. It lets you place a ball on a tee at target location within 300 units cast range. Hitting this ball, it has 100 radius. It becomes a projectile if it's hit by a thwomp. The projectile will go up to 1,500 units at all levels, or all effects, from a thwomp. And it will deal the same amount of damage the thwomp would have done. This ball can collateral, meaning it will go 3 units and deal full damage to all units it hits. It will be hit in the direction that your thwomp was smacking it in. This ball can damage structures. It has a 50 mana cost and a cooldown of 3 seconds. Your ultimate, Deadlifter. Upon cast for the next 20 seconds, you are granted bonus attack damage based on all units that you have killed in its duration. So for every creep you kill in this 20-second duration, you get 15, 20, or 25 bonus damage. For every hero you kill in this duration, hero or structure you kill in this direction, you get 100, 150, or 200 bonus damage. The mana cost of the spell is 220, and the cooldown is 60 seconds. As far as talents go, level 10 you can get 200 mana or 6 strength. At level 15 you get Golden Zone of Delayed, or Instant Thwomp rather, is 50 units bigger, making it 600 to 700 units the Golden Zone, for 330% damage. Or you get 35 more movement speed. It's not percent. I'm sorry. Level 20, you can walk at 50% movement speed while channeling spells. That includes your Delayed Thwomp and your Teleport Scrolls. Alternatively, you can get 45 damage. At level 25, you can get Instant Thwomp slows enemies by 60%, giving you a very good catch. That also can set up your Delayed Thwomp for a subsequent hit. Or you can get Delayed Thwomp can channel up to 7 seconds, greatly increasing its effect, but making you have to channel it longer if you want that. As far as health, you start with 680. As far as mana, you start with 315. As far as damage, you get 50 to 64 at level 1. And you have 2 armor to start. Ooh, sorry. As far as attributes go, You start with 20 int and go up by 2.2 per level. You start with 20 agility and go up by 1.6 per level. This means that you do not have very much armor and you do not get very much attack speed on this character. Granted, his attack damage is dealt through his spells, so it's not that big a deal. He is a strength hero, and he starts with 24 strength and goes up by 3.3 per level. That is a very high strength growth and strength start. He has 295 starting move speed. I view Heuggurt as a pusher and a carry. So he could potentially offlane, maybe mid, and maybe probably carry. I would expect him to definitely be able to carry. Thanks for watching my video of Heuggurt. If you have any questions, comments, critique, leave it in the comment section. I will leave a link to Heugurt's Dota concept page in the doobly-doo. I hope you have a good day, and goodbye.